Take me away from home. Show me all the places I've never known. And we'll chase the night, race all of these broken dreams and fly.
Hello everyone, thank you for tuning in. We are here today and we are live. Gonna check out the sound real quick. Sounds amazing to me. I just want to be clear with you that we're here to have a good time, to party. There we go, let's get that down a little bit. Get that down, get that smooth jazz flowing. That's what we want, that's what we do. We get smooth jazz flowing. Man, the tolerances for this are quite small. I don't know what I'm gonna do about this though. Oh, I gotta put, wait, there we go. There we go. We're big boys. We figured it out. I'm proud of myself. There we go. We're so good. We're so good at this. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. Man, I just want to play today. That's all I'm here to do. Just to have a good time. I don't even... like, there's not even more than that. It's just, I just want to play the game. Like, I moved in, got everything all set up finally. And now we're here, ready to play. So, let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and play the game. That's what we came here for. That's what we're all here for, right? to enjoy said game. And Patriots are getting stomped. Boston Challengers to Legends. They're gravitating the wrong way. That's not good. I hate to gravitate the wrong way, I guess. Man, a lot of the Legends teams are just taking a dump on themselves. Big sent North home. North was a challenger last year. Yeah, North was a challenger last... No, North was a legend. So North was a legend last year and they just got dumped on. Wasn't even like a competitive game. Well, it was a little bit, but the teams didn't fully deserve to be there, it feels. They played well, but none of the Legends teams did good. And you can't have all the Legends teams lose at the beginning and still hope for some light at the end of the tunnel. It's not gonna work. It's just not gonna work. What if I could mount my mic somewhere over here? I could probably drop it between this handle. That'd be interesting. A shot. There we go. Hey guys, look at that. Just listen to that sound right there. Hello, sexy beasts. What's going on? Wow. There we go. Man, it is all up in my face right here, but we're still good. And we're at 3 minutes. Looking for a game for 3 minutes. A little excessive. Just a little bit. I don't need that much gain, do I? Do I? I don't think I do. I hope I don't. That'd be a lot of gain. I'm not watching the Patriots game, but I'm... 2 minutes left in the half. Patriots ball. Jaguars up 14-3. It's a fun one after all. No one's responding to my messages. I feel unloved to an extent. Tournament is live. We could cast the tournament. I really just want to play a game. I'm at Silver Elite. Just let me play. Just let me play my game right now, baby. Dashing good looks. That's all I have going for me. Nothing else. So sad. If it goes over 2 minutes of wait time, I'll just end it and I'll start casting, I guess. Is it even a good game? It's 3-1 here. SK with the lead. FaZe Clan only having 1 round, but they do have a full buy. Just think of equal buy of almost AK versus Op. A completely level, only an M4 on Kerrigan. They all have head armor except for Guardian, who only has body armor, but he is the Opper. So it won't make much sense. He's going to lose any fight close range anyway. Smoke's going in. They're not executing anywhere yet. They're still spread pretty wide with bomb in mid. We'll have Taco, Phelps, and Fur holding towards A. Bomb will be picked up by Fallen, and they're working towards A site now with coldzera still holding out on B. But the CTs are rotating over as well, leaving just 1 to hold off on B, so we're gonna have a 4v4 coming in on B as Smokes and Molly's right in. They're taking their time. Olfmeister on top, able to take out Fur. My goodness, what a game! Olfmeister, oh, getting the shot, going for the foot, but Taka will wide peek while taking foot damage. Taken down at 22 HP, but getting the head of Olfmeister. Fallen takes out Kerrigan with a great headshot op. And now it's all down to Rain and Guardian. Guardian's looking for something, but he doesn't know that coldzera's in mid. Right behind him, he sees him, gotta take the shot, misses everything. Guardian able to punish that. Phelps peeking out as well. It's a 2v2, low HP. They're gonna go back in. Going for the retake. Oh my goodness, there is 30, oh, they don't have time. They're gonna fall off actually. Just wait for exits. Bomb will go off, unfortunately. There it is. Taco falls as well, leaving Fallen with 12 HP and an op. Very expensive round for SK. Yeah, screw this. Wrong. Oh, that's actually the right password. I'm shocked. We'll start changing the title, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, remember, I mentioned at the beginning, not experienced with this map, despite being in FaZe for some time now. Still, I mean, he spent 2-3 years in Counter-Strike just simply not playing this map. And you got to say, in these past 2 rounds, Taco showing why he's been so critical. Great entries, 2 in the previous round, open up A, and now he has 3 here to secure the B bomb site for his team.
That's very well done indeed. Round number 7 is going to be much less exciting from FaZe's point of view. Got the one M4 that they saved, the rest have got USPs, so There's probably no way to arrange this round to sort of give yourself a very big advantage, but if you can move the M4 around a lot and sort of get some points early on, that's at least something. It's a good headshot there coming out, at least from Rain, and a good follow-up too.
You need some of those to be kills, obviously, with an upgrade to pistol or that M4 if you want a chance at getting back into this.
Nothing ever pleases you, does it, always?
No, just don't let it go. I started the fight, but now I'm losing. So
But
No, it doesn't, which is the exciting aspects. Taco, the standard.
Hello, and thank you for tuning in today. We're going to be playing some Counter-Strike Global Offensive. JK, I'm not playing, so don't worry. Do not worry. Do not have a fear at all, my children. We're actually waiting for a timeout from SK Gaming, as it is 1-6. SK doing very well to handle these rounds. It's good to see the team do so well. One to 6 here. Kill Cold Zero will go down by Kerrigan. Drop. Taco trades out Nico. It's now a 3v3 here. Bomb has made its way onto A site. Fallen will actually drop that down. Drop the op. Oh, Taco's taken down by Rain with a quick peek. It's all up to Furs on the other side of A. He's gonna try and jumping over. Kerrigan is spotted out by Fallen. It's now a 1v2.
Diffusing. Throwing fire.
Ooh, Fur heard him pushing and had to go for the kill, knowing that he would have burned alive if he hung around there. Party got a little too hot. Hot, hot, hot. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Gets a little too hot sometimes in that fire. So we'll have to see how things go here. FaZe Clan with a timeout. They've lost 6 in a row, I believe. No, they've lost 4 in a row here. That's not a good thing. You don't want to see that on rounds that are this important, where the winner moves on and advances, I think. ... I think this is actually a 1-in-1 game. Maybe it's a 2-in-1. Champion of MLG Columbus 2016. That's for... Champion at ESL 1 Cologne 2015. Quarterfinalist of ESL 1 2015. Semifinalist at 2016 MLG and Bloodhound. We have quarterfinalist of PGL Carcrow. Oh, we got some champions here. Look at that. Those two guys were on team. And you're nothing. Taco gonna come in here, flash himself in with a pop flash, pushing into doors. We're actually getting a strong B setup on the counter-terrorist. They're gonna rotate over with some of this activity. They see 2 mollies go out, confirming at least 2 players. We'll push on the site. Nico's gonna have an opportunity with the deagle. Stop the plant. There is everybody very quickly. Fallen will get traded out instantly, and the rest of the counter-terrorist team will fall to their knees in death.
Let's go, my brother.
That was a rip, but it's alright. They'll get it eventually. One day, maybe. Maybe. All right, FaZe Clan 1, SK Gaming still rolling ahead with their 8 rounds. They are up 7. FaZe needs to stop them here with this buy. If they want to get anything going here. Nico does the quick push, but Taco counter peeks. Great headshot on Nico to level him. Alfmeister missing the shot, trying to get something going here.
Smoke. I'm throwing fire. Flashback.
Alfmeister peeks one. Taco's working close. Fallen takes out Guardian from long range. Door is now closed. Oh, Kerrigan in mid, knocking down Cold Zero, taking mid control as it looks like Bomb's gonna rotate out. They're gonna boost up into mid. That's Phelps holding mid. He is dropped. Was he heard? Oh, Phelps takes out Kerrigan, takes mid completely, but Rain is there to trade him out. It's a 2v2 yet again. Up AK, but Taco's down to 29 HP. And they are low on tactical. Only tactical and Rain. So a retake is possible with this one smoke here. And you got two mollies, one on Fallen, one on Taco for the terrorist side, but only one smoke. Pushing up highway. Looks like they're gonna try and go back for an A split. It'll be up to Olfmeister to try and pick one. Oh my goodness, Fallen with a walkout headshot. That's gonna possibly be it. Rain still has a molly and 2 flashes. But he's gonna have to come across this peak.
Incendiary out.
He knows where the other one is. Oh, not a full understanding of what's going on here.
Yes. Come on, let's go. Grab your gear and let's go. Yes. Throw in smoke. Molotov. Grenade out. Throw in fire. Smoke. Throw in the flashbang. Throwing fire. Flashbang.
Wowzers. Wowzers.
I'm throwing a flashbang. I'm throwing fire. I'm throwing a flashbang.
Deegs trying to hold off on B's side here as Bomb's waiting in the Eve. Shot goes off. Kerrigan takes out Phelps. Great headshot. Guardian playing close with the CZ. Trying to see what he can make happen. Trying to desperately. Called out. They know they're wrapping around. Headshot. Here he comes. Great kill. Kerrigan again. CZ OP. Cold Zero with the AK. Trying to make it work. Searching it out. He's done well. 1 kills, 3 deaths. 8 deaths. I don't know. Add another one. Let's see. He actually only has 3 assists. 7 deaths. Make that 7 with that last kill. And FaZe wins one. That's good. Pick'em predictions have SK Gaming winning 55-45. Hopefully we can get something good going on here.
Let's move out. I'm throwing a grenade. Throwing smoke. Throwing smoke. Incendiary. Throwing fire.
Double molly coming in will take some damage down on Fallen as he tries to find that extra shot. Guardian checking mid. New stuff. Takes out Fallen, who had dropped down from boost.
Throwing smoke.
Does he know to check for the rest of the team that is right behind him? Fallen actually takes out Fur. And there goes Phelps. Guardian. Wow. Guardian takes out Fur and Phelps. Both went mid with Fallen. He must have heard them drop or just... Ooh. Close one there. Kerrigan finishes off Taco. And Coldzera gets the trade. 13 HP trapped inside. Guardian with the 4K. A little bit too much pressure there. Able to hold off the push from SK Gaming. Doing very well in this late round. Nearing the end of the first half, FaZe Clan has not done well at all. But they forced SK Gaming to a light buy here. We're going to see CZs and Glocks. Oh, there's a Tech 9 coming in on Taco, but only 3 have armor. There it is. By the end of it, we'll see 3 CZs, a Glock, a Tech 9 armor on all of them. So they invested a little bit across the board. Fur with the least. Oh, there goes Taco pushing out, trying to get through the smoke. Nico able to trade him, but Bomb is coming out. Uh-oh, that's not good. Out on site, Coldzera takes down Kerrigan. They have a gun. Bomb is already there. They hear it's on site. The call's been made. They're gonna try and volley him off real quick. Oh my goodness, Fur, what was that? Olfmeister able to turn around and take him out. 1 gun on Phelps. Phelps gonna try and do this peek. Whoa! Guardian through the box, punishing him for his curiosity. Coldzera finishing Guardian before he hits the ground, but Nico with the trade, following the last one, and Checkers trying to make something happen. All he has is the lone CZ, gets the dink on Nico, but Olfmeister will get the trade. They do have a kit. Nico has the kit. 4, 3, will he get it in time? Right before it was green lit. They get the defuse. FaZe picks up yet another round. If they pick up these last 2, they could make it competitive with a 6-9 halftime. But we will see a buy coming in from SK. This is not something we've seen in a while. FaZe Clan putting SK's backs against the ropes. I wonder if we'll see head armor from Phelps and Fur. Do not believe so, as their banks are actually completely depleted. Fallen, Taco, and Fur all with... All of my stuff way inside.
Throwing fire.
Taco with the sound cues.
Throwing smoke.
Stronghold towards mid. Fallen takes out Guardian, punishing him.
Incendiary.
Again, taking out Z. Bomb will rotate towards A as it looks like it's gonna go
Laying down smoke.
squeaky A main. Bomb traded around. Might be going for a boost here. Nico playing boosted. This could be a good spot. If they don't check this,
Flashbang.
it could be huge.
Smoke. Throwing fire. Deploying flashbang.
One's out, didn't check him. Nico calls the one out. There's Bomb. Bomb takes out 1, takes out 2. Taco with the trade here. Back to 3v3. Bomb is down. 2 close on site. 2 on 3 with Taco taking down Rain. Do they know that Olfmeister's in quad? Punishes Fallen. Quick turn. Oh my goodness. Taco with the quick peek takes out Olfmeister, and that will be a painful one. It's now a 1v2. Can't get the reload in time, and SK will pick up this round, making it 4-10. Ba-da-ba-da, 4-10. That's a rip. I think JJ Watt's got Man of the Year.
Let's go, let's go. Throwing smoke. Grenade out. Laying down smoke. Throwing a flashbang. Flashbang.
Shots go in. They're pushing in pretty quick. Fur holding a close angle.
Incendiary.
Checking that smoke, trying to keep Nico, you know, respectable to that angle. Ooh, falling half an opportunity, but didn't get the shot. Flash comes in, blinds Phelps, but Phelps gonna back him up. Bomb is boosted. Nope. coldzera's boosted up. Ooh, Olafmeister traded out. coldzera able to drop him with a headshot from above. Several players with low health on the terrorist team. They need something to happen here. Trying to push out A. That goes horribly wrong. Almost burns his teammate. Kerrigan gets one, Nico gets the other, and Rain finishes off coldzera from behind. Chat's in chat. Doing pretty good over here. Wow, 5-10 match paused. FaZe Clan able to pick up a few rounds, but not as many as they'd like, as they lose that one. They lose that 14th round there. Two-man elimination. Just could not hold on to A. It will come down to this half. You know, we're seeing actually a pretty level score here. Taco Guardian matched up, and then Nico Fallen matched up. But Olafmeister and coldzera does have a 5-kill lead on him. The interesting thing is all the MVPs are on the bottom of the scoreboard with Fur, Phelps, and coldzera. And then you got Rain, Kerrigan with nothing. They've got some kills there, but not much other than that. We're going to have to see if that comes out on this next half. FaZe Clan on terrorists, SK on counter-terrorists. We are 14 seconds away from seeing who will go on. Setting up with an A split. Only one holding from A side. Oh my goodness! Quick goosh there as Guardian takes out Phelps. And then Rain takes out Fur. No damage. Actually, Rain's been hit up once from long range, but not much damage other than that. Fallen rushing on his side, trying to do some damage, trying to find a kill. Fallen knocked down to 9 HP. Tries to go for the headshot, but Guardian will take him out through the smoke. All up to coldzera and Taco to win this pistol round. Ooh, Taco getting dirty. And there goes coldzera. Taco's gonna have to get 4 more dirty tacos. Those dumpster diving tacos will not be delivered today as Olafmeister drops him. If you don't know what a dumpster taco is, head down to Austin, Texas. Torchies, man. They got the best tacos of your life. Let me tell you that. Have you ever been to Austin? You haven't? I apologize about that. You should go sometime.
Let's go, people! Roger that. Smoke! Grenade out! I'm throwing the flashback.
Trades out. Taco, Phelps both go down. They only have pistols this round, so it's a light investment. Waiting for the next round. FaZe starting off the way they needed to start. Shots coming in from the far side. Smart use of the decoy. As two are playing in the zone. Shots are out. Rain knows he's there. Olafmeister able to trade one out. They don't know coldzera's still there. And he'll take out both. Capitalizes on Rain and Olafmeister, but Fur takes down Guardian before being traded out. It's now a 2v1. This is doable. coldzera only has 4 bullets. He needs to find a gun.
Bomb has been planted.
He's looking for a gap in the smoke. Something to give him awareness. Nico should be able to finish him off. And there it goes. Nico doing a quick check, thinking Bomb was left alone for too long. Seven to 10, FaZe Clan bringing it up pretty quick. We're gonna get a full save from the Mac 10s are OP this half. Ooh, Nate did not do what it needed to do. Hit the top or the bottom of the door, I should say. Shots out more on coldzera. They're gonna push out the mid. There, finally he drops. Ooh, dink there. Rain gets the kill.
Throwing smoke. Throwing fire. Planted. Bomb has been planted.
Guardian finding a USPS. Switching to a P250. Bomb is down. They are hunting. Short checks. They're not going to take up much fight here as the USPSs are chasing them back, and they actually get one. Quick trade there. Fur was going for the knife kill. Nico knows where they both are.
Move it, move it. We must move out. Roger that.
First full buy coming for SK Gaming in the half. We're gonna push up. Fallen's gonna take sandbags. I don't know why they call it sandbags. It's technically concrete.
Throwing a
Really
grenade.
check this
Throwing
angle.
fire.
Oh, he comes out and he pushes him out. Guardian waiting for it actually. Great teamwork. Great teamwork coming in.
Smoke.
Wow, Guardian there able to get the trade on Phelps after Olafmeister's. Nico will find coldzera and now Nico pushed up, but Nico again is ready for him. Must have made a sound cue or something. Something gave him away, and Guardian will finish it off yet again. 3K for Guardian. The off is being too impressive. 20 kills in the game as FaZe Clan is 1 round away from leveling the match entirely at 10 and 10. That could be huge. That would be massive.
Affirmative. Guys, I tell you, we kill them all. Decoy.
Setting up going A here, trying to find something, anything. Everything. Anything you have left. Pirates of the Caribbean quote for any pirate fans out there. Not in Facebook.
Throwing fire. Smoke.
Again, they lost the buy and now they're. Oh my goodness. CZ's Nico. He's still alive. Phelps has the AK. He will. Oh, bye, Taco. Taco gets dumpstered yet again, man. For not being a dumpster Taco, he's being pretty plain Jane. But Alfmeister sneaking around. Will Phelps check this? There's one kill. Phelps got the timing. But will not find it, actually. I don't think the score card at the top read off that he got the kill, but he's dead. He got the kill. Great job. Good job from everyone involved. So proud. All right, we'll have to see how things go now. Now that we're getting a little bit closer here. Guardian is gonna smoke over the top of mid. Great default smoke. Actually, I don't think that made it. I think that got stuck on the roof. So they had to reschedule a little bit.
Grenade out.
Smoke being stuck on the top of A main.
Grenade out. Smoke. Flashbang.
Shots go off. Fallen takes out Kerrigan. Great shot. Oh, jump up there, just kind of disappeared. And he will be traded. Fur will take out Rain. This is yet again another buy from SK Gaming. Coming from behind, Olafmeister takes out two. Fallen and Fur, leaving Phelps. Lone soldier on the site. Nico's hunting for him. Gets the shot. Almost died there, but to get away. Again, Guardian finds Taco's head. This is the third round in a row. Guardian has Taco's recipe.
Bomb has been planted.
Coldzera just trying to stay alive with his gun. FaZe Clan able to pull out again and will actually take the lead in this round. They're content with letting him have this gun. They will have max round loss bonus. But they don't have much in the banks here. So we could see a half buy or technically a full buy depending on what will happen here.
Yes. We are going to do this. Terrorists win.
Smokes bounce around here. Alfmeister will take towards B while the rest of his team sets up on an A. Phelps Fur. Two Lone Rangers actually. Looks like Coldzera will also help him hold A. One on B. Rain finds Coldzera. Oh, Rain with another headshot. Two headshots on the day for him, but Phelps is hiding on the other side of that smoke. We found out Guardian could punish him. Down to 1 HP. You gotta do something, but that's not it. Kerrigan takes out Phelps, and now Fallen's looking for the kill. Taco takes out Olafmeister, and Guardian finds Fallen. Now it's all Taco. Will he be punished by Guardian yet again? Looks like he's content to hide in vents here. Most likely will not push out, so he should get away with it.
The bomb is sticking down. Terrorists win.
Switching sides here. And here comes a full buy yet again from them. Taco will have $4,000 since he saved a gun there. That was pretty wise of him to do such. Four AKs and an op. Full tactical for everyone on FaZe Clan side, but we're going to have White Tactical. None coming in on coldzera. One smoke on Fallen. And Phelps is missing that beloved HE grenade or Molly. He technically could buy it, but he's going to save that $4,000 to help his team. Actually, no, Taco's the one with the 4K. So Phelps is too poor to buy. Which always sucks. You know? Always sucks. 110 kills on the night. Good job, Taco. Good job, Taco. Doing good, my boy. Keep it up. Round starts off. We're running out. Simple 2-1-2 setup for the counter-terrorists. This is a dual op setup. Op on coldzera and Fallen. So an op and a squeaky. And an op.
Throwing a grenade.
Checkers. That nade will find home. On range. Nice punishment. Ooh, Nico takes out Taco real quick with a headshot. coldzera has an opportunity to really mess things up. Ooh! coldzera reminding Olivemeister he's still alive. I know he's there, the slow peek will not do him any good. Oh my goodness! Guardian takes out Fur with the wall bang. Vac ban this man right now. He is on fire, and the counter-terrorist will save here. Guardian, 24 kills in the game, 12 deaths and 1 assist. He has 53 points, leading away. 44 is Taco, the top performer for SK Gaming. Kerrigan, not sure what was going off there. Rain falls again, gives up an AK. Not sure again what that was about. Gave an AK to the counter-terrorist. That AK will make its way to coldzera. And Fallen has no monies.
Let's go. Throwing smoke. Flashbang. I'm throwing a flashbang. Fire in the hole.
Bird push all the way up into A main. I don't know if they expect this or not. He is going completely aggro. This is like a pug. Oh, he spotted out Olivemeister. Took out Olivemeister. They have him completely pinned down. And he is taken out now. So they're gonna clear all the way to B, and they know it's an A push now. Called out on E-Box. coldzera finds the kill. Phelps finds Nico. It's falling apart. 2v5 here. They're on bomb side. Bomb was spotted out. Kerrigan is hiding away. Guardian finds Phelps with the op. Good kill there. Kerrigan takes out Taco. Now it's a 2v3. This is much more doable. They're going to have to get bomb down.
Throwing smoke. Planted.
Cross smoke comes in.
Bomb has been planted.
coldzera has already... Oh, that's not good.
Throwing flashbang.
Guardian still finds him. Oh, coldzera boosted up onto box in a non-traditional spot, able to take him out. He had no tactical and no time as bomb was ticking down. Something had to happen, and it did. He was dropped pretty quick, like. Again, thank you for tuning in. You are watching the Boston Major, the new Legends stage before the finals. Hopefully, we can get a good game here. We do have a good game, I should say. If you're interested, follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Twitch, Mixer, YouTube, mixer.com/crashball254, at SBUcrash, SBU_crash, and crashball254 again on Twitch. Drops him out over there, misses, and will be punished for it. Quick push on the B. No one else is there. Finds nothing. And loses everything. Smoke there. This should be just about a safe setup as it's a 5v3. They do have full tactical, but the way that went down, there's just not much. Time would be an issue. They would look for... They'll go to find exits here.
Bomb has been planted. Throwing fire. Throwing smoke. Throwing smoke. Laying down
Holding
smoke.
tight exits. They're going to have to exfil back out through the way they came. Ooh, Fallen finds Kerrigan. Taking him out, punishing him for the curiosity that killed the cat. Boost will come up. Nico's going to be able to top 5. Boom! Bye, Phelps.
Terrorists win.
Nico finds Phelps, and it's 3v2 by the end of it. But FaZe, 1 round away from match point. Technically 2. 14 to 11. We all know what that means. Party time. That's what that means.
We will make them regret this day. Throwing smoke. Flashbang. Laying down
Smoke flashbang coming in. Will drop down into mid. Fur's gonna push again through the smoke. Ooh, not playing it close. He's already in. There goes Phelps. Great kill. Fallen finds another, but Rain finds Phelps and Fur finds Kerrigan. All up to Rain. This is so quickly, and Fallen point blank will take him out with the no-scope. 14-12. That was quick. Ripperoni. That's all I'm gonna say to that. Oh, I'm gonna say to that.
Roger that. Roger that. Let's move out. Now we fight. Smoke. Laying down smoke. I throw the flashbang. I throw the flashbang. Fire in the hole. Throw the flashbang.
See if we can troll some people here.
Smoke. Deploying flashbang.
Tune in for increase dropped. 2 increase
Throwing
drop
grenade.
chances.
Grenade out.
$700,000 people watching this game here. Rain is down. They still have the op. Fur has an AK. Fur's playing in quads. This could be a bit of a difficult game here. Smokes will come out. Or a boost of some sort. So looking for a head. We'll flash around doing red bombs. Oh, Meister Fire. Zero behind him.
Grenade out.
Ooh, there goes 2 quick kills as Nico and Kerrigan both take care of Fur and Phelps. Taco playing on Cat. Made around him. Got 2. Made it doable. Olafmeister with 6 HP. Fallen. Could pull this off. He just has to tap Olafmeister just barely.
Defusing.
Ooh, but Kerrigan is not ready to die yet, and we'll take him down with a quick swing out. Taco threw away $10,000 that round. That was a lot of money. And this is match point. SK Gaming has to pull it together to be able to win this one. Jordan Gilbert might have been right about switching sides. He said that he had SK this morning, but he switched it over to FaZe Clan when he saw the match picks.
Throwing smoke.
Or map picks. 2-1-2 setup. Kerrigan finds Fall and it's falling apart. 4 kills away from advancing. 3 kills away from advancing as Coldzera cannot land that. Taco pushed up. 2 kills away from advancing. UMPM4. They have to make it happen. Fur Phelps have not been very productive this entire game. It's 2v5. They cannot save here.
Grenade out.
Not sure what Phelps is doing.
Deploying flashbang.
And Olafmeister slips up behind him and takes him out. SK Gaming will fall, and FaZe Clan advances. Good job, FaZe Clan. GG, everyone else. That's a ripperoni. Maybe they'll do better here. Who knows? Who knows? Now, wow, what a game here that we got to see. We really brought out some of the best and some of the players we saw. Guardian dropping 27 kills, Nico with 20, Olafmeister with 22. Among them, you know, some great assists. Rain really helped out, but it just did not go the way for SK. Man, oh man. There's a timeout now and a break. Hopefully, you know, we can get some good stuff going on. But it hasn't been going on well lately, at least. Has not been going well at all. With that loss, that drops SK down to 2-2, I believe, and FaZe Clan should advance to the next round, which is good for FaZe Clan, but bad for SK. SK. Let's see. Wait, did FaZe win that one? FaZe beat Fnatic. SK beat Space Soldiers. SK beat Mouse. FaZe beat Vega. And then FaZe beat SK. So FaZe advances 3-0, so that means we get points for that. That's a good one. I'm excited about that one. But then SK have to play someone in a 2-2 game, so, or a 2-1 matchup, I mean. So that's good. They'll take on Quantum. So SK and Quantum will play. That'll be an interesting one. Virtus Pro have yet to play today. Virtus Pro have yet to play today. That's going to be interesting. There's been about 600,000 people watching across all these games. Some of the earlier ones only had 300,000 and so on. Vega and North didn't have very many. Last game had the most with 762, almost 800,000 people watching. I'm ordering pizza. I'm hungry. Or I could go get Taco Bell again. I don't know. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Man, oh man, alive. Let's turn up some music here. There we go. So, QBF. Virtus Pro have to take on Na'Vi, I believe, to advance. No, Na'Vi played Liquid. Because Liquid got beat. Vega got beat there. Handled by Now Sports. Svego's handed 2 losses today. That sucks. I don't know. What's the next match? Tell me what the next match is, please.
FaZe made their way to the playoffs yet again in a major tournament.
Welcome back to the E-League Major. In the Battle of the Titans, it was FaZe that came out on top over SK. So first of all, congratulations, Guardian. You guys will be going to Boston. How much more satisfying is this win knowing you guys took down SK, the team that was supposed to be your kryptonite?
It feels obviously good. I mean, it was a hard game. They started very strong against us. We didn't know what are they doing actually, so we needed to figure out. And the last, I think, 5 rounds, from last 5 rounds we got 4 of them. So we figured out what are they doing, and we tried to not like over-rotate. And then, yeah, it was executed good for us, and yeah, it feels good. I mean, obviously it's best of 1, and I don't remember when did we lose best of 1, so we'll see in best of 3 we meet them, but yeah, it feels very good and satisfying.
Well, you broke down that game for us, but going up against a team like SK that historically has beaten you so many times on LAN, is there any sort of a mental block there, or coming into the match, did you just try to forget about all that and play your game?
I wouldn't say it's kind of mental block or anything. I think it just, them as a team, they are playing, like the core 4 is playing together for a long time, so they know, they have something better than we do at the moment. But I think we can prove that we improved since the last finals against SK, and we can beat them even in best of 3. So we'll see. Hopefully we will meet in Boston, hopefully in the grand finals of Boston, if we will both make it to the finals. So, I mean, as I said, I won't call it mental block. I think they have been better than us in some aspect that we don't know, and they were just better. And we'll see in the best of 3.
Well, we'll see if that is a possibility in Boston, but now that you guys have taken down SK, is there any other team that seems like a threat to you, or no?
Obviously, there's a lot of good teams. I mean, Gambit were playing very good against us all the time, so Gambit is a very strong team, and it's very hard to play against them. So we have to play our best game to beat Gambit, so I would say Gambit. And I have no idea how G2 are playing. I mean, obviously it's a top team, and they're a very good team. They went 3-0 in the main stage, so it's hard to say if they're good or they were good in best of 1 and they played their best maps or something. We will have to see in best of 3 games in the playoffs. So, but obviously it's G2, Gambit, maybe Navi.
Well, we'll see how things go for you in Boston next week. Congratulations again, Richard. Back to you.
Yeah. Guardian there just had an incredible game, and you can tell by what he's saying he believes they're on collision course to do it again in a best of 3. If it's like that, I can't wait. An amazing game, so many high quality plays, and you know, I said it to you in the green room, Yanko, at half time. I was like, wait till you see the FaZe T side on Cash. This isn't over. If they take the pistol, this is going to be really, really close, and that's how it went down. I just love that FaZe T side.
Definitely not. And one thing that was scary perhaps was when they started, you know, falling behind by so much, you were wondering, is this another situation where, you know, the mental block they have against SK across the board really shows itself and they just get blown out of the server. But, you know, the adjustment they made late in the first half of being more aggressive towards A main, denying some map control for SK, that really saved the half for them, so to speak. And after they won the second half pistol round, that's where you knew we still have a game on our hands.
Yeah, I think I was always actually a little bit worried about SKCT side. I talked about it earlier, and I think at first my fears weren't going to materialize because that T side they were having. And, you know, I saw FaZe win that first gun round and then lose the next. I was like, okay, snowball, 12-3, 13-2. But then they strung those 3 or 4 rounds together later in the half. And I think CT side Cash is much more difficult than you would think. And then they flipped that on their head. I don't know. I felt like SK's magic was there, but it was only on T.
And it's important to note here how they slotted in Phelps. So they put Phelps on the A bomb site where he's probably more comfortable. Taco was playing B with Cold, and Taco is known to be that A anchor, and you know, SK seeing how they struggle on that CT side, maybe that was one of the issues. Just before we switch to talking a bit more about FaZe, have to point out Taco. He had an amazing game.
I was just going to say,
he won 4 gun rounds for SK on that T side in the first half.
That B play.
2 times double entry kill. Then the reaction through door in a 3v4, and then that round where he checks squad after 20 seconds.
Shoulder peak, no less.
I think Olaf was just, I don't know how he continued to play after that. That must have been tilting, but unfortunately wasn't enough for SK.
Yeah, just not enough in the end. So, look, with all of that in mind, there was a lot of tactics going on in that game as well, as you'd expect from 2 great in-game leaders. So it is time to get technical, powered by Alienware. What have you picked out for Shanko?
There have definitely been some tactics and strategies, but this game has been full with individual plays. I think it's the little nuances, the little details. That's what you saw in most of the gun rounds. So here you will see this was the second gun round of the second half. The score is tied, and basically FaZe are just going for a default early on. They want to try and take mid control. You see Fallen with the op holding middle. Once they secure a bomb site, Fur is coming to help him out, and this is where they're just going to get boosted up. Pop flash, smoke off connector. Kerrigan makes a mistake peeking before the smoke blooms. Fallen gets a kill, rotates. What's important to note here, the smoke that Fur throws right here, I'm not exactly sure. I think he overthrew it. He wanted to throw it closer, but keep an eye out for that as Fallen rotates. Fur is going to get kill on Rain, but watch out for Olofmeister. Brilliant play to hide in the smoke. Fur figures there's no one else coming mid. A bit of miscommunication here because both Fallen and Fur are focused on the A bomb site. No one is watching Highway. You can see the 2 players inside of B. Olofmeister gets great timing, figures he has to go and make a play if they're going to win the round. Gets both kills, cuts the map in 2. Phelps is now, he has to worry about Highway, Fork, maybe someone is, flanking him. Nico gets great timing, backstabbing him. Guardian gets a kill on Taco long range, and the round completely unravels for SK Gaming based solely off that one play from Olofmeister. And you had those plays throughout the game. It was Olofmeister a little bit in the first half for FaZe. Taco, we already mentioned him. So it was definitely a great game, and I don't know who was calling for FaZe, but those calls were really, really good in the second half. Towards the end of the game, a couple of ballsy calls, B rush, basically explosion. It worked on B, didn't work on A. Fallen gets a triple kill, but they weren't, hammered by that. They had the composure, they had the confidence, and managed to close it out in the end.
Could have potentially been Nico, chiming in for that T side, like you were saying. He does that often.
I just don't want to take any credit away if it was Kerrigan.
Exactly. No, but I think even with the play you just showed, again, it shows what we were talking about with SK. Most of their rotations are the same. I used to watch her demos all the time. You smoke Z, Fallen goes truck, same thing's happening, but the subtle differences of the spot change might have thrown him off a little bit. And that Highway play, I even remember Fallen talking, hey, that's how we're getting abused. Everyone knows how I rotate. It still happened again, so maybe that was the problem today. They went back to their old style because what else are you going to rely on when you don't have that much practice? So, unfortunate for them, but fortunate for me, my prediction.
Yeah,
that's all that matters at this point, right?
But SK, I'm sure they're going to bounce back.
Yeah.
And we'll check the standings now to see confirmation that FaZe are going to Boston. I don't think anybody doubted it for a second. They're up there with G2 in the 3-0 club. SK Gaming is still sitting pretty there on 2-1. I'm sure we're going to see them in Boston too, and we want to see you in Boston as well. You can get your tickets. They are still available. Go to eleague.com/major, and along with the tickets, I'm not going to forget it this time, pins. Yes, sweet, sweet pins. So they're going to be available for you if you come along. Make sure you do.
Do you have any of your own pins, Richard?
All the talent that does these things gets special ones made by Valve. I've got those.
Yeah.
I treasure those. Those are in my very special esports memorabilia, so I do get them. The other ones, I let everyone else have.
Right next to the London Mint jersey of Henry G.
Yes, absolutely. Anyway, look, before we take a trip down memory lane, we've got one more awesome game to come. It's Cloud9 versus Virtus Pro, and earlier today, we talked with Rush.
Hey Rush, we're well into the new Legends stage now, but unfortunately Cloud9 is 0-2 right now, so let's start with yesterday's game against the Space Soldiers. Despite winning both pistols, Space Soldiers were the ones that got away with the game, so what were the biggest problems? What went wrong?
I think the biggest blow is when we lost the first Icaron on CT side. There's some miscommunication where I didn't play B with them, and they were kind of alone, and they got picked off by the pistols, and from then on, our money was kind of screwed the whole game on CT side. Like we didn't have any like good buys, maybe 1 or 2. And besides that, on T side, we had a good comeback coming, and we got equaled again. Like I think I don't remember the scoreline, but we went halls, and I jumped like an idiot, and Tarek was with me. We gave him 2 free guns, and we lost that round in a 1v1. Just like dumb mistakes like that overall, and losing a lot of clutches led to us losing. I think it was a lot closer than like I think we should have won, but it's just we lost dumb rounds. But Space Soldiers played really well actually, so.
I could tell that after the game, some of the players seemed really demoralized on Twitter. Typically, after losses like this, how do you guys handle it? Do you meet to talk over whatever happens, or is it more of a let's just focus on tomorrow mentality?
I think it's good to be like a little depressed after a match because obviously we should have won, and you get a little upset that you could have been 1-1, and you never know what team you could have played. It could have been an easy team, could have been 2-1. So without thinking too far ahead, obviously it sucks, but I think that you just have to reset mentally and like maybe take a little alone time in your room, just like reset, and then just remember that you still have another chance. It's not over, and just keep going.
Well, you guys do have that chance today. It's going to be against Virtus Pro for the elimination match, and historically, C9 has not done very well against Virtus Pro, but now with you and Tarek in the roster, do you think you can break that losing streak?
Well, it's funny you say that because even in like Optic and my previous teams, I've never beat them online either. It's always been like 16-14, 16-13, so I think today's going to be the day that we're going to beat them.
Sounds good. I'm sure the NA fans are happy to hear that. Good luck today.
Yeah, it's interesting. We did a piece of content with Rush way back when. I can't remember. I don't even know if it ever got released. One of the things he always said was like, you know, I want to play Virtus Pro, want to beat them. That's something that I really want to do. Well, he's got to do it today. This is it. If you lose, you go home.
Yeah, I was trying to look at the score page to see if they had played him since I was off the team, but no, the last time I think they faced him was in our game at the Krakow Major, and we lost on train. VP was the only time I think I beat them was, what, 2015, NA team. It's been a while, so it's definitely their kryptonite, but if there's any time to beat VP, it's now. They've been vulnerable this event the whole time, and I think Cloud9 should have confidence with that in mind. Yeah,
well, confidence is a key word here. I mean, I don't know how confident they're going to be, Yanko, coming off the back of that sort of Space Soldiers defeat, because honestly, you look at this roster, it's packed full of talent. I think this is the best team NA has assembled maybe ever in CSGO, and yet they're losing to Space Soldiers, and they do look jittery.
I agree. I think actually, though, besides that game versus Space Soldiers, they've looked the best ever, right? I don't think you can fault them for the loss to G2. G2 seems brilliant.
Sure.
6-0 so far, and unfortunately for Cloud9 also, that game versus Space Soldiers was Stewie's weakest in a very, very long time. That was, you know, I can't remember the last time he had such a poor game, and he is the difference maker. He's the player who has a lot of impact, swings those rounds in their favor. So, you know, the problem is this Cloud9 going to their old habits of underperforming at majors, or was it just a one-off game?
I'm hoping they could read between the lines a little bit. I know that's something I always prided myself in with the boys when we'd lose ecos or something. Hey, guys, let's fix those mistakes and come back stronger. So hopefully they had someone saying that on the team, because with that Space Soldiers game, as you saw, they actually had a good chance to take that without those mistakes. So, and about the strongest roster, I mean, that's questionable, right?
Yeah, not putting the knife in. And of course, a heartbreaking statistic there on your screen. Skadoodle fallen in the group stages 8 times in a row now. Really wants to break that hoodoo. To do it, he must beat these guys. The most storied team in Counter-Strike history. The various iterations of this team, you know, it's kind of like the third wave Golden 5. Just so much to talk about. But what we're all talking about right now is how these guys cannot buy a win.
To save their life, it looks like, you know, and I think we can spend the whole day talking about VP and their achievements and, you know, their success, but in the past year, that hasn't been the team we know, barring a couple of good performances that were very few and far apart. So I think for VP, for me, it's kind of clear that if they don't get a good start in a game, and you have to note, like, they've lost every single pistol round, and they started off being down significantly. If they don't get a good start, they simply don't possess the ability right now to come back. If they're down, even maybe 3-0, you know, but definitely if they're down 5-0, the confidence is just gone at that point, and we don't see the plows starting up, you know, later on. But if they get a good start, that's maybe when we can see them come back.
I think you're right. I think they need some form of confidence, because even when I watch them, I was trying to figure out what is going on here. And every time I look at them, it seems like they're doing so much right, but I don't know. Maybe they're trying too hard. Maybe these guys need to kick it back into gear a little bit and not put so much pressure on themselves, because I see the rotations looked on point for the most part, but so many little things keep going wrong. I saw Taz not look like himself yesterday in their match on Inferno versus Fnatic, where they had a 4 versus 2 and Taz just swings porch by himself and for no reason with 15 seconds left on the clock. I don't know if they're getting desperate. I don't know if they're overextending to get confidence, and that's what worries me right now for them. I think if maybe they take a little pressure off their shoulders and stop trying to prove the world wrong and just go back to the game, maybe that'll help, because I don't see a lot of flaws aside from them literally just not playing super confident individually.
Well, I wanted to put you on the spot a little bit, actually, Jordan. You know, you're in semi-retirement right now. I don't know if you are going to come back.
Throw me in the server right now, Richard.
And play. No, but here's the thing. I mean, look, experience is great, right? You all have a bit of experience, helps you get through the tough times.
Yeah.
But you do hit a wall. You do hit a point where it's like, look, it's impossible for me to improve. If anything, it's going to be downhill. You know, give me some thoughts from your perspective of where you are now career-wise about whether or not these guys can still do it.
I think it's important to remember situations where you won not because of individual performances, and I think these guys have played for so long. And I don't know, look at the tournaments where teams will take a break before and they'll come in and just destroy people. There's no way these guys are sitting here saying that, hey, Snacks couldn't do a 1v1 right now against some player and outskill him. So they have to know, I know, for instance, at this stage, even if I take a couple months off, the mechanical skill is something you can get back pretty quick. I think they just need to get the philosophical, the mental confidence behind their play, because like I said, when I'm watching Taz, I see a lot of fundamentals there that are still strong, but there's these very subtle, looks like a lack of confidence that's seeping into the game, and that's a disease. When you start second-guessing yourself, everything, you could look like the worst player in the world. So hopefully, I've talked to Neo so many times. He's given me so many, hey, I've been working out and doing this because I realized this is happening. Over the years, he knows why he's playing bad, and he knows when he's losing confidence. So I think it's just a matter of them getting out of their head, because that's your main enemy in this situation.
The vetoes have come in. Virtus.pro have selected Mirage. Cloud9 will be on the CT side. You can see the bans coming in. It's interesting. Inferno went, Overpass went, Cloud9 took away Nuke, Cobblestone, and Cash. Train and Mirage left in there. And that's what we got.
I agree that, you know, Cloud9's best map is probably Train, and you would like to avoid that if you can, but you go to Mirage, which is probably their second best map, and it's a map that suits their style a lot more. And that doesn't suit VP in a sense that there are a lot of fights, a lot of, you know, when you want to take mid control, a lot of duels that you need to take, and that's where VP is weak at the moment. I think a better pick would have probably been Train, because even if Cloud9 picks CT and you start on T side of Train, that's where VP is known for having very good team play, bringing in a lot of pressure across the map, and that alleviates pressure from individuals because the teamwork gives you an advantage when it comes to taking the fight.
I agree. I think if Virtus.pro doesn't have a strong T side here, because I think if they come out early and get a good pissed around lead, I think C9 might shut down, because they don't like their T side when they're down big. But if VP only gets 4 or 5 rounds, C9 goes into T side confident. C9 has a lot of variety. We had a lot of strats on T side. We got really good at playing so towards the end. I think they've started to get into that with their current roster. So if VP doesn't get some nice momentum T side, I think C9 will be able to take it.
So that's your prediction. You're going with Cloud9, Yanko?
I think mental preparation is the most important for this game for Cloud9. If Snacks wins a 1v3, if Pasha has a crazy 4K, don't think about, oh, they're back, and now we're you know, we're in trouble. Just treat them as any other team. Focus on your own game. If they can manage to do that, I think Cloud9 takes this
100%.
one.
All right, we're going to a quick break. Is the new school going to retire the old boys, or are Virtus.pro going to spank some unruly children? It's the last game of the day. We'll find out after the break.
All right, we're here. Will we get a good game? That's the question everyone's asking. Can we get kind of a, you know, a good high quality match here? Man, do I want Virtus.pro to win. I am a Virtus.pro fan through and through. My heart bleeds orange. So, hopefully we can get a good game. Hopefully we can. I want a good game. I'd love a good game. But it's going to come down to, can they play well? So we're in warm-up here. We'll see kind of what's going on with the scoreline. Snacks has 49 kills. Rush has 94. Holy crap, Rush. Chill. I have a feeling he went to spawn and chilled there for a little bit. Semi-finalist at PGL Carcro. Quarterfinalist at MLG Columbus. Finalist at E-League Atlanta 2006, 2017. That one hurt. I remember that one. Don't even get me started. Ready. All right, we're coming into it. We're in the game. Let's go. Man, oh man, oh man alive. Go TV chat is pretty quiet. Waiting for it all to come to an end. Tasha Biceps is number 8, Taz is 7, Snacks is 6. I love how these keypads don't work. Options, keyboard and mouse. Pizza's here. Oh. All right, come right down.
Affirmative. Agreed. plan. Roger that. Affirmative. Go. Yes. Decoy is out. Yes. Decoy. Flashback. I'm going throwing flashbang. I'm throwing flashback. Yes. Let's go. Affirmative. Throwing smoke. Flashbang. Smoke. Throwing smoke. I'm throwing smoke. Smoke. Deploying flashbang. Smoke. Throwing a flashbang. Throwing fire. Flashbang. Throwing flashbang. Throwing a grenade. Yes.
Cloud9 off to a great start here, actually.
That is the plan. Laying down smoke. Grenade.
To worry about here for Cloud9. Derek will deal easily with snacks.
Smoke. Yep.
Now Stewie, that's the cue for him to push. To find out more information, it's a very safe way to do so at this point. VP caught completely off guard.
They can retract with that. It's a good enough advantage for the time being. Picked off now. There we go. So it's buy round for Virtus Pro. Let's see what kind of money they will have. No snipers to kick things off for the Virtus Pro side. Last chance saloon for these two teams. There's no more margin for failure. Success is a must. Skadoodle will be on the sniper, of course. Will Stewie retain the MP9? That would be quite telling for the playstyle we can expect from him in this round. Definitely want to be close quarters with the MP9. So we'll keep an eye on that. For those of you in GoTV, who to pick? I think Stewie actually on the CT side of Mirage. So we'll see how that plays out for now. It should be fun. Already around the smoke. The infamous smoke criminal. Cloud9 spotting 3 players very close on A.
That's quite cool. Perhaps expecting some kind of an A set piece or contact play. Would be very good at diffusing that. But instead, they voided middle, and Virtus Pro have found that this is just for free, up for grabs, and they'll be very happy with that. It's always nice as a T side to have this map control. And the question now for Cloud9 is they voided mid, they need to push something.
So Pit makes a lot of sense. They are just holding 2 players on Pit at this point still, but they have no information as to whether VP are setting up for A or B right now. And this is the information they need to find. So they are slowly but surely getting some info towards A Pit, but now the push is coming in. It may be too slow, this information. It's going to be down to Skadoodle to get the reaction shots. That's a good first one. It's more though, as he holds the angle, waiting for his teammates. He can't get through this position. He has to just hold. His teammates are not with him. And this is just by nature of that info play being too slow.
Cloud9 rotation was a bit late. Not really sure if Virtus.pro is telling them the truth or not. And here comes the push now, all from the market position. 4 versus 3 in favor of the T side after automatic goes down. How do they get out of the door? That's the question. Well, Stewie will make it work. He's got a French gun. And he gets a kill on Bayali, jumping out of the window now, and his off ankle's being held. Virtus.pro still have the high ground advantage, and a bomb's planted for the high ground, as you can see, Snacks holding the angle. So it's a really strong position. Taz with the spray transfer, and the poles are popping off. They are fired up for this one.
Yeah, and this is the thing, like, it's very dangerous if VP do get momentum. This is a really nice momentum-based map for both the T side and the CT side. You can have a lot of fluidity to your play. It's very dynamic. The options are really unending if you have good openings with your utility. So it's a perfect map for VP to, if they do get this confidence running in from the start, to generate momentum. And that was a round where Cloud9 were just too slow on taking information. If you give up middle, a massive portion of the map, you have to make an info play somewhere else on the map when you are aware the T's have mid. That's just really how it works. And so Cloud9 needs to make sure they don't drop the ball there in the future, as we see now. Some slight contestation here. Automatic with some some flashbangs there to slow down any approach into the middle position. And there's so many smokes here at the moment that neither side can really do all that much just yet. Now it's VP once again. Smoke off of short, they're going to look to make a play further in, but Skadoodle has a play of his own in mind. Boost up on the boxes. Can he catch somebody off guard here? This is quite devious from Skadoodle. Can he get anything? No. So VP don't go deep. It's automatic to go deep, and he gets punished.
Virtus.pro rotating off mid now. Taz staying top mid for the time being, but the bomb's heading towards A, which makes me wonder what Snacks is going to do. Presumably, he'll be making a play through the underpass because he's still in B apartments. Perhaps a fake as well. There are no flashes left for Virtus.pro. They have a Molotov, and that is about it. Snacks now moving through the underpass. 3 players on ramp. 40 seconds remain. Skadoodle has an angle from short. Not ideal with only 1 player in a mid position. See how this works out for him. Snacks can try to crouch up the stairs, but he's got a gamble. Does he look towards ticket booth? Does he look towards short? Trying to eliminate them one after the other. And Skadoodle spotted him. That should be a lot of information. No, Tarek's starting to rotate towards A now. 18 seconds left. Still no push from Virtus.pro. They need to clear out CT or mid to get the bomb down. There's a gamble. The smoke is there. Maybe picked one up on the way, and they've managed to plant the bomb.
That is incredible. I don't know how somehow Neo dodged all those bullets. Now it's Stewie pushing further forward here. VP have decent after-plant positions, although Pasha gets caught, and oh, this could be massive from Stewie. Does he realize what's going on here? Stewie able to finally adjust to get the frag, and it will be all okay in the end. There's some real chances there for VP. They'll feel quite bad that they were unable to really close something more here, or at least damage the economy further of Cloud9, but Cloud9 somehow survived with 3 here, and they have the double orb set up for the future rounds, so that could really throw VP off as well. But despite seeing some good things from VP, we're not actually having a lot of success just yet. Cloud9 are doing quite well, and it was only really that single round where they were a little bit too slow on information and rotation towards B that things went wrong. So now the question for Cloud9 is just creating some stability, and for VP, it may be a rude awakening, finding out about these double orbs. Often really nice if you can upgrade to the double orbs if the second orb is just, you know, obviously given to you by the other side. We can see that even though they only lost 2 players, Cloud9 have a fairly stretched economy. So VP, all it takes still is 1 solid buy round. But this will not be that solid buy round. They need to save first before they can get to that point. And so far they've been fairly conservative, as a lot of teams would actually spend a lot more money in this situation. But this is just a bunch of P250s and smokes. I respect that.
5 smoke grenades. Very interested to see what the Poles have to offer in this round. Taz, Neo, Snacks moving towards mid, perhaps. Barley and Pasha Are they delivering smokes towards A? They are. There is one, I think, towards the... Is that towards jungle or towards connector? We will soon see. Short's been smoked off. Okay, jungle's been smoked off as well, but connector's been left open for the most part. Maybe there's enough smoke to cover them. Getting close, but not getting any frags. Virtus Pro have come prepared, even on the rounds where life is not so good. They've got plans. Plans not working out just yet. Virtus Pro, they are on the desk next to us. Cuban looked in very good spirits. Gave a polite bow to each other at the beginning of the game. 5-1, though, not the start they were looking for, but they're back on the bye.
Yeah, the biggest thing is absolutely just to believe. And as silly as that sounds, you know, VP, they have to defy all the evidence, which has, you know, it's not going to be very encouraging for them to believe in themselves, but they have to summon that strength. And that is, you know, part of what it is to be a competitor at this level. So we'll see if they can do it here. They really need to get something going. Neo stuck on a Galil, no AWP. Pretty much, well, very good utility. And here's Automatic with a push up mid, looking to just ruin their day. And Stewie, he's the one to get the prize 3. That is outrageous. The 4th with the P250 and Skadoodle right at the end to complement Stewie's play. And that's another round for Cloud9. And if VP had any kind of plan there, it got blown up completely.
And that is why Stewie is the go-TV pick on CT Mirage. That is a perfect example. Absolute monster. Automatic in tow as well, completely blind.